Hello, my mates. Hey, we're here to do an unboxing, but we're doing it remotely. So we're gonna go over to Dan's house to take a look at this game. What are we taking a look at today, Dan?
We are looking at Wingspan, Oceania expansion. So this is going to focus on the Australia and New Zealand region of the world in terms of your birds. And so just want to go ahead and you know really dive into this. This game here, Wingspan, has been a house hit for me and my family. We have the European expansion, and I know Stonemeyer Games, was looking to do a little philanthropy earlier in the year with the pre-orders, where some money was going towards, some of the cause fighting the wildfires out in Australia, and so I thought that was really cool. And so I dived in, said, "Why not? We got a good cause going on. We got a game that I love, and just more expansion, right?" And so, with that being said, let's dive into the game and take a look at what we got here.
All right.
Let's see. As many may or may not know, game beautifully designed by Elizabeth Hargrave. To be honest, man, this has been one of the surprise, absolute phenomenal hits at my house since Wingspan came out. So I think dollar for dollar, this game has seen more play than any other game in my entire collection. Oddly, so
And for me, I have not played it yet.
shame on you, Paul.
I just haven't had the chance.
uh, as expected, so anybody who owns Wingspan or owns the European expansion, you guys all know this. The rulebook, I mean, the heavy linen finish on the rulebook. This is probably one of the nicest rulebooks I have ever seen in any game, and I've got easily over 100 games. All right, so let's look at some of the components that we have inside here as well. So enough about the rulebook. I can talk about that forever. So uh, we got obviously additional die here for us. And the new color, let's see what we got here. Nice, bright yellow.
Oh, are those the eggs?
These are eggs. Yep.
Ah, cool.
So probably one of the coolest bits out of to me, one of the coolest things for all the Wingspan games is the eggs. The eggs always make me happy. Additional scorecard tracking,
Always nice.
very much needed. Yep. And let's see here. You can play Wingspan on the app.
Oh, crikey.
Beautiful. Crikey. Absolutely. Crikey. All right. And more bird cards. So this is the cool thing. That my family has taken away while playing Wingspan is, for those of you who may or may not have been, big avid bird watchers, bird fans, whatever you want to call it. You really learn a lot about, quite frankly, birds playing this game.
Oh, that's cool.
It's been one of the things that's the coolest for us. A lot of these cards will tell you the region that the birds come from, and size of the birds. You get a good look at all the colors. So, let's throw a couple of these up here for you guys to really take a peek at. And I mean, the art on these cards is just bloody fantastic. I mean, it is so nice.
Yeah,
So
those are amazing. It's amazing art. I've seen the first, the first game, the game and the expansion, first expansion,
Yep.
and
Yep.
it's just amazing what kind of art they have on there.
Yeah. I mean, it's seriously one of the coolest things ever. Like, I absolutely just love the art on this. And so, anybody who is an artiste themselves, I think are going to find this game very appealing to the eye in terms of just, again, art. There are some new symbols on here, which we're going to go into. So you got this here as well. Let's take a look at this bird here. So we've got this new little flower. It's a flower symbol.
And did you
So
mention where these birds come from? Where the region?
yeah, Australia and New Zealand. Yep, Australia and New Zealand. So those are the two places that these birds come from. So we're looking at new food, right? What are some birds that I'm gonna say are nectar heavy? if I had to guess.
Okay.
Have not played this game yet. As far as the expansion, obviously just got it in the mail. But yeah, your standard food that you get to eat are slugs, wheat, rats, fish, and cherries is the other one that's a little favorite. So here's some new food, guys. Everybody take a look at it.
No, that's cool.
Memorize, because you know when you got them Australian and New Zealand birds coming up to your nest, gotta feed them.
That's right.
And so let's also look at new player boards.
Oh, wow.
What? All new player boards. So this is totally going to change things for everybody who's played, because there's new iconography on all of these boards. So if you've played this game a ton like I have, but maybe it was starting to wear out on you, I think this is going to be the expansion for you. It's going to change things up. You got new actions, new things to do. Man, I'm excited about this. Yeah, there's several new icons on here, so I'm gonna dig into this rule book right after and kind of take a look at some of the big changes here. So very cool. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 5 new player boards, guys. And again, just going back to the component quality, this game, seriously, the finish on this board is absolutely stellar, top notch. For the dollar you pay for this, compared to a lot of other games that might be a little plastic heavy, but not game heavy, if you know what I'm saying, guys.
Right.
I think we've all seen those. We've all bought into them and sometimes been a little sad. This game has depth, fun. There's a lot of different strategy. And again, component quality, this gets a Dan rating of 10 out of 10 every time. Yeah, I would say Stonemaier Games has done such a fantastic job. That whole team that's worked on Wingspan and all the expansions. Not a single expansion. I own all of them now. Not a single expansion have they dropped the ball. They've been consistent across the board. Everything from the rulebook all the way to the boards, to the components. Yeah, I think if there's one thing I would geek up, and again, I'm for the cost of what I bought, fantastic. But I know you can get give a little shout out to the BGG crew, but you can get the geek up bits for Wingspan where they're a little like heavy, like plastic, just a heavier material. But again, still, these are solid, perfectly good, fantastic out the get-go. Again, for a game that is mass produced right off the bat, 10 out of 10 from a component quality. So love it, love it, love it. Can't wait to play it. I'm excited, Paul.
Oh, cool. It looks like fun. I hope I can play it with you sometime.
Yeah, we'll have to check out Crikey.
Oh, there you go. We can play it remotely. That'll work.
Absolutely. So that's what we got for you this edition, folks.
All right. Well, thanks for everybody stopping by and checking out our video. If you like these kind of videos, hey, give us a comment in the comment section and let us know. Like the video, subscribe, ring the bell so you get notifications when more videos come out. But until next time, I'm Panik.
I'm Dan.
And we'll see you guys later.
See ya.